I'm going to Grimal Grove.
What's Grimal Grove?
I thought you were going to tell us about it. Hey everybody, today we're checking out a place on Big Pine Key called Rimmel Grove. There is a bit of a story behind it. I don't quite remember what it is, but it's something to do with some man, I think his name was Grimal, who was trying to save exotic fruits. He was planting them, and I guess a bunch of them got wiped out in a hurricane, and they revived the seeds that they could, and now it's like a nursery? I don't know, we're gonna go find out. Come with us.
Hey, how's it going?
If you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there.
This beautiful tropical fruit grove has quite a unique history. Adolf Grimal settled on Big Pine Key in the 1950s and began creating an unparalleled grove, carving reservoirs and waterways into solid rock, elevating his land by pouring 40 beds of concrete and importing tons of rich soil were all necessary to obtaining viable growing conditions in the Keys. He quickly became known as the Old Man in the Grove amongst locals, a legend in the eyes of fruit enthusiasts, and his grove was coined the Garden of Eden. Today, the grove is making history again, but with a new owner and a new mission. Rimmel Grove is now a community resource for local agriculture, arts, education, and events.
I'm Allie Burns from Traveling Partners. Our mushroom tincture is exceptional for brain health, focus, memory, brain fog, made from foraged mushrooms from up in Connecticut.
By 97, people from all around the world would come and check this place out, even though he was this reclusive genius. Anyways, he passed away in 97. Hurricane George hit in 98. And then it ended up falling in disrepair and kind of became a homeless camp and an illegal dump site. And I found it about 12 years ago, and I decided I wanted to try to save it and turn it into a community park. Over the course of several years, myself and a bunch of volunteers from all over helped out, and we resurrected this place. Hurricane Irma destroyed everything, and a lot of people left, but a lot of people around here helped me out, like the RV park next door. There's a breadfruit tree right over in that corner over there by the pool, and it didn't have one branch on it. It looked like it was dead. 3 feet of salt water came over here, 180-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and in 18 months that was fruiting. And so I decided to plant the first ever breadfruit grove in the United States, continental United States. It inspired me to continue the resilience, and so we planted this breadfruit grove. And then about 2 years ago, I was like, what the hell am I going to do with all this breadfruit? No one knows what it is. So that's when I found a distillery in St. Croix that makes breadfruit vodka. They're the only breadfruit vodka distillery in the world. So I flew down there on a whim, and it's kind of a cool story, but just flew down there and randomly met the owner. Just so random. Met the owner, we hit it off. So I started selling some vodka for them locally, and I said, I want to create a Florida Keys reserve. I want the first spirit made from Florida Keys agriculture. And they said, Patrick, you can just keep hustling and doing what you're doing, we'll work with you. So we've got the Grimal Grove Reserve. So thank you to everybody who has helped out along the way. And the vodka is delicious. I gotta say, like, it's kind of like, the vodka is really good for St. Croix, but the 40 Keys one, a little 40 Keys love, you know? So, and we're planting more breadfruit trees, and so maybe we make more vodka, and we're also feeding people locally, and we're improving the environment locally. The breadfruit tree sequesters tons of carbon, so it's really good for the environment. So it's all positives, and look at all you beautiful people here enjoying the day. First annual Breadfruit Day. Yeah, I like that. I like that. All right, well, enough of me. We're about to do our other raffle.
Not a winner today.
I'm always a winner.
From Big Pine Key, we're headed north to Marathon for some dinner at a great sunset spot. But first, we've decided to fulfill an unusual promise we made to a coconut. Well, actually, the man giving away coconuts that we met earlier this morning. That's what you're doing.
Oh, cleaning up 100 pieces of plastic off the ocean for the coconut. We promised the coconut earlier today that we would clean up 100 pieces of plastic from the ocean. I'd say we exceeded that.
All just in one parking lot, huh?
Just one parking lot at a tiki bar. Do it for the coconut, do it for the sea turtles, I do it for you, I do it for me.
The Grimal Grove Festival was a lot of fun. The vodka was actually very smooth. The music was great. We had a great time. We saw a lot of friends there. And we decided to come to Sunset Grill for the sunset and some dinner. And now we're actually going to head down to Key West. One of our friends is doing a sound healing bath on a boat, which we've never done before on a boat. He plays the gongs and the didgeridoo. And we've had one healing with him, a little private one that was amazing. It was work for trade. And so I'm excited to see what this one's going to be like. He's going on his friend's boat. He's going to take us all out to a secret location, and we're going to do sound bath out there. So I'm really looking forward to that. And Trixie gets to come along, so that's awesome. So we will see if he'll let us record some of that for you guys. That'd be a lot of fun. If you've never experienced them before, I highly recommend them. They're very healing, very calming, and it's just a great experience all around, very relaxing. Just boarded a ship here down in the Key West Marina, and we are about to do a sound bath from our friend Robin on his friend's boat. We're not sure where they're taking us. They're gonna drive us out to a secret location, and we're gonna do a sound bath and then head back. So it's gonna be super relaxing. I'm super excited to do that. For those of you who've never heard of a sound bath, it's a deeply immersive, full-body listening experience that intentionally uses sound to invite gentle, yet powerful therapeutic and restorative processes to nurture your mind and body. Sound baths are used for managing anxiety, soothing nervous systems, and blocking all the ideas and thoughts out of your consciousness as you connect with your body. It can be considered a type of music therapy, as waves of soothing, echoing sound from wind and percussion instruments help relax and heal. The idea is that these vibrations are at specific tones and frequencies, having the ability to heal your body. And if nothing else, it's a really neat experience to hear some talented people playing unique instruments. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing so you'll never miss another episode. And we'll see you next Tuesday for another adventure.